Morning, y'all. It's Michelle, the Southern Shell, and I missed you last week. I've had a couple rough weeks, and we've been sick. We've been in bed quite a bit. We've had fevers and coughs, and no COVID, so that's a blessing. But other things make you sick, and you feel pretty crappy. But I'm here, and I'm kind of fighting a little bit with my own inner demons, I should say. I struggle with a lot of PTSD and some depression and anxiety, and a lot of you already know that. So these past couple weeks have been a little rough. I went ahead and posted a couple things on Facebook, and I wanted to share with you a little bit today. So a couple weeks ago, things that were on my heart, and I went ahead and just wrote it out on Facebook and shared it. I did have Our Lady's Tea this week, and it turned out wonderful. I was able to do the craft with everyone, and I was just very, very pleased with it. I enjoy doing that sort of stuff and being able to show people how to create and just to reach out and share my love and my passion of creating. So I'm going to be straight, shoot from the hip, so to say. The pictures I'm going to show you are real. I don't take time to put filters in it. I really don't want to take the time to figure out how to do it. So the post is real, the emotions are real, my God is real. When you look like you feel, you meaning me, I tend to crawl deeper down into the hole. I'm here to tell you, remember who your joy comes from, whose grace you should be dwelling in moment by moment. Take a hot shower, put a smile on, remembering God knows what's happening before we do. Has He ever failed me? No. The pictures below are before and after. Not more than 15 minutes apart. Trade your ashes for beauty. And this was a week that I was having just a very tough time struggling with my emotions, and I just let my joy be sucked away. And when I looked at myself in the mirror, I'm like, oh my goodness, who is that person? Who is that person? And I'm like, just get in the shower and just relax and be in communion with God. And so that's what I did. I took a hot shower, I felt better, and I remembered my joy doesn't come from those around me. My joy doesn't come from whatever situation I'm sitting in or I'm dwelling in, because I need to get myself up and not dwell in that situation. My joy comes from the Lord. And so you choose. You have to choose whether you're going to accept the joy from the Lord or if you are going to accept the circumstances that are going on in your life. And the difference of these pictures are ridiculous. And I'm going to post those so you can see those in this video. Now the next thing that it was just not long later. It was actually, it was like maybe Monday, because it was just, no, it was, gosh, today's Tuesday, so it would have been Sunday evening. and we were still sick. And so we did not go to church. My husband plays in the worship band, so, we just let people know we weren't going to be there. So I went ahead and just typed this out. It was like 11:30 at night, and I was just tired, and I didn't feel well, and I was emotionally drained, physically drained, and still battling with some demons in my mind. And your thoughts you need to take captive. So I said, okay, my friends, I'm just going to say it like it is. Some people can take me and some people can't. I wear my heart on my sleeve, and if you play and joke with me, I will play and joke with you. I love Jesus, and I'll tell you about him. I'll tell you and share with you all the miracles he's done in my life. Most of my close friends are either very quiet or very much like me. Some say I try too hard to be friendly with everyone. But isn't that what we're called to do? I react the way I do in situations because it's a defense mechanism. Most of you understand what a defense mechanism is. Fight or fight, laugh or cry, talk too much or don't talk at all. I will always love because that's what Christ calls us to do. But there will be a time that I may not like certain people, but that will always be after I try my best to befriend them. I don't do well with lies or betrayal, and it's okay for me to protect myself from that. It doesn't mean I don't love those people. It just means I can't have toxic people in my life. Maybe I'm the toxic person in someone else's eyes. However, I will remember, I believe what you say about me, Lord. You say I'm loved, I'm strong, I'm held, I belong, I'm worthy, I'm enough, I'm transformed. I know when I feel bound by old chains, God, you are my chain breaker. You, God, call my name, and I run out of the grave. No longer will I allow others to dictate my emotions. And that's really hard sometimes, because when you're in the moment and somebody treats you a certain way, you automatically like, whoa, what was that about? And at the same time, it's like you need to make sure that you're reaching for God and not letting those emotions and those thoughts just overtake you. And so my prayer today was, Lord, why do I care so much about what people think? Why does it bother me so much if one person or 2 or 10 don't want to hear me, respect me, be around me? I try to be the person you want me to be, kind, joyful, compassionate. Somehow that turns people off. You have just spoken to my heart. Dear daughter, do you think they treated me any different? There will always be someone who just can't take it. Their heart may be breaking, struggling, fearful. People may look at you and see what they want to be, but it seems out of reach. Your life may be a reminder to them of what they should be doing, yet they are letting their own sorrows and pain get in the way. The same way you let Satan steal your joy these past couple weeks. I've shown you the physical difference between a joyful face and one that's just given up. If your physical appearance can be changed that much from fear, bitterness, exhaustion, what do you think those emotions are doing to your spirit or your soul? Wow. So, I seen those pictures because I posted them. It's not a very pretty picture of me, but it's the difference between allowing the joy of the Lord come over you and just push out those other emotions, because He is there to love us and remind us, and we're there to worship Him and be joyful in Him. We're to share that with other people. And sometimes I get so caught up in why don't they get it? But they didn't get it with Christ either. What makes me any better? They did not accept Him. Why would they accept me? So, my dear friends, just remember that where your joy is coming from is huge. If you feel like you failed trying to befriend or be friendly or show somebody love, they just don't want to see it, then you're in good company, because Christ walked that road before you. He knows exactly what you're feeling. He knows where your emotions are standing, and He loves you. And when you go out and you put yourself out there to be vulnerable, He is grateful for that. And all He's asking you to do is be His daughter. Stand up for Him and show the same love, friendship, and joy that He tried to share with others. That's all for today, guys. I hope you have a wonderful week. Stay safe. God bless. Bye for now.